Okay. Oh no. How do I know this? Turn off studio mode. It's not casting on my OBS. What the hell, OBS? What's your problem? Uh, um, huh? Hmm. Um, I can do this. No, that's not what I want. I can use um. Hold on. Oh, it has an alpha mask. Okay, so maybe that's why it's not appearing. Let me remove this. Okay, let me select professional by the way. Practice, practicing. So we have this game capture. No, this is not the game capture, but there we go. Still being masked behind the mask. Okay, there we go. What's hiding the mask? Being hidden by the mask. Okay. So now, um, there are. There we go. It's almost suspicious. I think that's fine. Um, I remember last time we swapped we swapped this around because I'm here in the left side and you can't see what I'm doing. Let me let me see if we can swap the styles, but let's do. You know what? Let's just close this. Open the terminal thing later. Big brain. Anyway, um, this this is too big. There, I hope that's legible. Um, so yeah, we're continuing in our series of 100. 100 exercises in what? It's very hard. Exercise. I, I guess 52. We've seen that passing a race around can be awkward. Um, Perhaps you can remember a particularly horrendous function definition from quiz 3. This function can only take a race that are exactly 4 items long. So the size is part of the data type and must be hard-coded into every usage of the type. Thankfully, Zig has slices, which let you dynamically point to a start item and provide a lens. Here are the slices of our first array. Oh, so as you can see, a slice starts with the index of the first item mechanics. The last item of 2y minus 1. Can leave the y off to get the rest of the items. Okay. Um, please put the first 4 cards in hand, one in the rest in hand. Okay, easy. Do you have to specify the type? This is 0 to 4. This is foreign notes. Excuse me. Oh, it's a print hand. You ate flies. Okay. Any notes? Okay, you can just read that. You're perhaps tempted to try slices on strings on their arrays of U8 characters. Okay, so this is um a bit different because if Big had um U8 strings, that means I'm not sure because in Rust and JavaScript you have Unicode strings. And in Rust in particular, the strings are UTF-8. So I'm not sure in Zig if they have Unicode support. So if you're just treating that character as 1 byte, let's just um ASCII with 8 bits. There's just one catch. Don't forget that Zig string literals are immutable, are constant values, so we need to change the type of the slice from um U8 to constant. Okay. Oh, so it's just the same type as U8. See if you can fix the zeroing in Super. I don't know zero. Oh, it's a very scrambler. Oh, zeroing us in your base are belong to us. This is this concealer. Oh, so even here. Okay. Number 54 can also make pointers to multiple items without a slice. Excuse me. Um, make pointers to multiple items without using a slice. Um, Okay, let's understand this. So this is a slice of four U8 items, namely 1, 2, 3, 4. A slice. Just this doesn't have a four. It's we get items 0 to 3 in a pointer. Make a reference. I mentioned a reference to the unit. Pointer is the it's a nice brown line. I'm not sure what what this is. Um, difference between full slice and full PTR is that the slice has a long length. The pointer doesn't. It's up to you to keep track of the number of U8 two pointer points to. So this is a pointer to slice. No, no, no. This is a pointer to full. Pointer to full. And instead of 4, it's star. So this is just an this is just an array with an unknown length. Oh, um, where were we? Zen many picture. Okay, this is correct. It's okay to access Zen many picture and just like an array or statistical as you can track of events yourself. Uh, fine. A string is a pointer to an array of constant values. Second treat many item pointer of fonts to be the string as long as we can convert it to a slice. Okay. This is this like this or what? No. Um and 0 to 21. No, no, 0 to 20. Okay, 0 to 21. This is 0 to 4. Oh, 4 is the length. 4 is the length, and we're iterating from 0 to 3. 21 is the length, and that is confusing. So we're iterating from 0 to 20. Um, pointer to one way. Do you? It's pointer to unknown number. Okay, that actually makes more sense. So if you substitute, if you substitute the 4 with a star, It means you don't know the length of the array. It's just an array with an unknown length. So it's different from something like this, where it's a pointer to the array itself. Okay, this is saved. Um, exercise 55. Union lets you store different types and sizes of data at the same memory address. Compiler sets aside enough memory for the largest thing you might want to store. Active fields can be accessed. To change active fields, assign a new instance. So this is kind of how you access enums on Zing. Just it's a bit different than Rust, because in Rust you do all this complicated destructuring, and normally you won't do something like this. Like if you have a two, this looks like a field assignment, but this is an enum announcement assignment. Yeah, this is f dot small plus equals 5. That's because f right now is a small. We use a space line. Oh, but how does Fubar streams active to do this manually? Cause like in Rust you have strongly typed enums, and this is a compiler error. If this was in Rust, you can just assign, or I mean access enums that are of a different type. We made a mistake here. Print insect, and what is a is an ant. Bees store the number of flowers they visited and days in, and you store whether they're still alive. And is gonna be it's no member name C, and that B is and or B is under B the and that is A. And what if this is correct? Why is it correct? This is an insect instance. Insect is a union. What it is, it's either A or B. Okay, so N or B is kind of different. It's an enum. Oh, that's why I'm kind of trying to relate it in Rust terms, because in Rust you have you have an enum, but enums can have values. So enums get unions for free. So you want to do all this because this is just gonna be a single field because you already know if it's an it's a certain enum or not because it because you have the union, but the enum is kind of embedded in the union. So this is A or B. It's kind of harder than for us. Um. Okay, active field. Okay, so Zig has tag unions, which allowed us to store an enum value within a union representing which field is active. Okay, so that's similar to values in enums in Rust. We have this full tag, and we can use a switch directly on the union to act on the active field. Okay, so that just embeds the union, or I mean, the enum into the union. Okay, so you use a switch statement to extract the value right here. Okay, so we pass and do. Oh, we have to switch the index. Okay, tag unions. If you don't have a need for your server. Okay, so this is very close to how Rust excuse me. This is very close to how Rust implements enums with values. Yeah. So you have an and a B. So this is just the enum keyword. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Um, he made a little Zig program to help him plan his trips through the woods, but it has some mistakes. You're gonna have to read and understand every bit of this program. This is a very big example. How do you solve it then? What? What the fuck is this? Ah, okay. You have the places, because each place has a name, and it has paths. Paths is an array of paths. Number of places. Not we don't have to specify the type of this value. Ah. upgrade up all of the paths between sides. From and to. So we have a place and from and to and the distance. Okay, if following one of these killer function features is alerting us smart build that runs at compound time to automate repetitive code. But we haven't learned how to do that yet. Fine. Okay. Seems like a lot of work. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna make something to wake me up. BRB. Ah. Oh, alright, where were we? Okay. Trip item. Okay. Um, entries also serve a to-do list, which is how we keep track of which paths to explore next. Notebook. What even is this? This is so long. Well, 250, 470 lines. What the hell? Okay, the Hermit's Notebook. It's the final boss, guys. Need more coffee. Um, it's final boss. Okay. Um, add splat. Oh no, we know you have to. I remember add splat. Hold on. Okay, add splat. This is where the place count came in. The next entry keeps track of where we are in the to-do list. To get one from the ender, you need to reference entry in the non-null optional. Uh, work it. Where you start on the empty space in a notebook. So long. What the hell? Um, hold on a bit. Okay. Okay, where are we? This is so much. There's so much. To we completed search the map, we will have completed the shortest path to every place. We need to walk backwards. Yet to. Oh, what's these limbs? I just point to boxes, box on on the path and ring is nice in each place. The great an instance of the night line at the first start by entry. Note the null values. Read the comments for the check note method above. See how this entry gets added to the notebook. Okay. Check note. What's the next entry? What's bam? It's the same. Okay. Um, for every place, leaves from the current place, the destination place, the total distance to start. Reach that place. Okay. Shortest path to every reachable place. Set aside memory for your truth. The Hermes name. Fill in the truth. From destination to the path. But this is the first time actually use the destination. But get right. Catch. Enter. Remember the trips will be a series of alternating trip items. Finding a path, place, or path. The destination back to the start. Remember the users line to X. Okay. As far as far as far as I've seen, this is just a very convoluted way to do what you call a brute force shortest path algorithm. So what are the problems here? Expected type void. Okay. Online 195. What is P? Oops. Your habit forgot how to capture the union values in a switch statement. Please capture each value as P. The print statement work. Um, this is a union enum. So we need P, and this would be a place. The place has name and pad, so this should work. Pad is a cost of pad. Pad is from to and this. This should work. No. Like this. Okay. Line 257. Expected type question mark pointer T. What is this? Okay. Do we just need to or try to make your answer this long? Huh? So this is incorrect. Okay. understand most of. Try to make your answer this. So this is the original one. Remember that you return the Anders with the ampersand operator. Um. So what is entry? Entry is oh, self is the notebook. Self is the notebook. Entries is a place count is an array of an optional note optional notebook entry. Um. Okay. So we if place is entry entry is no doing PK. Um. Entry is I wish we have an LSP here. Right? Can we have an LSP here? Zing. What are our options? ZLS or code LLDB. What is ZLS? A language server for Zig, supporting developers with features like autocomplete and go to definition. Let's try installing that. Install ZLS. Now what's our LSP? No, don't have LSP in the phone. LSP 6. No. Entry. There we go. We have an LSP. No. Okay. So entry is a star pointer. No, star optional notebook entry. So if I reference entry, what does it make the reference? That's still the same. No, this is same. Okay, we need to return the entry. We need the reference. No? Like that? With the reference entry made it optional and get got a reference to. So this wasn't the error. This was correct. Let's see here. Um, I don't know. I think this is correct. This feels correct. Just kidding. I I don't know. Let's go to line turn 21. Expectant type void found error. It's either eaten by a guru or unreachable. Um, this function needs to return an error if the requested destination was never reached. It can actually happen in our map since every place is reachable by every other place. We prepare that unreachable. Okay, we need to return an error. That's a trip error. Oh! Really? This is the hardest one, the entry one. Let me. What the fuck is this? No! What the fuck is this? It's actually an optional pointer, not the entry. No, I don't like the no. Integers. Okay, octal binary hex. Fine. Um, YHF is cool. Let's see. Express integer letters in several convenient formats. You can also place in your special numbers. Okay. This is fun. No, it's fine. Uh, do we edit S? Oh! 6, 6, 7? 6, 7? 6, 7! uh, Zigas report for. I just want to say this. I triple E 754. infinity metric tons. Still infinity. Steam shallow weight divided by 180. Okay, it seems right. Just need 3 decimal places. Or E. We need E. We don't need the 0. Oh, we need something. What's this? Line 70. Line 61. No, line 70. Out equals. Can I insert that? Oh! We're done with 60. It's moving on to. No, this is 60. Yeah, we're done with 60. We're moving on to 61. Types can always be made more strict. Right? Types can coerce larger types. There's many rules. Um, this is question rules rule 4 and 5. Payload type and compares to optionals. I think item mutable pointers can coerce to single item pointers pointing to an array of last one. Oh, okay. So this is an array. Pointer to an array optional. No, no, no. You need optional. No? You need optional. An and letter. We need this. No, single letter. Right. Pointer. Kasi it could be null. Fine, let's move on. Remember using if else statements as expressions like this. Can we if you break something it's 61. Oh. Let me see. Again. do we go back? Right? Because this is invalid right now. It's not compiling the build. It's moved on to 62. Am I right? Am I right? Let's see. Okay. So, let's see if we need. The, I think need the question mark. Guys, do we? We do need the question mark. This also have the same number of characters as this one. Okay, moving on. What's this? If else statements as expressions, also as if used for evaluate as expressions of while break 2 else 0 or 1 u8 1 f break 3 as 0. Do not provide an else clause, an empty one will be provided for you to evaluate to the void type. Which probably, probably, probably not what you would to consider the else clause extension. Oops, nice expression. Please it as void here. I am Gang Thing Rolla. Let's find the first language with a three-letter name and bias much straight from the fall. Lang that line equals 3, break lang. Okay. 601. Um, 4 langs. This is correct. Oh, found void. Else. Else. 0. No. Empty string. Okay. Loop bodies are blocks, which are also expressions. To give a block a label, you can use break to exit from the block. Other block. Unreachable. Okay. You can return values from blocks. Break colon make underscore file. I wish we can do this in Rust. Maybe we can. I just haven't tested. It's mentioned before. Listen, understand my two members. Statements without assignment. Yeah, you can. It's just not labeled. Oh, you can with the label syntax. Like chili, tomato sauce, macaroni. I know you just ignore it. We'll end stream at 1 hour 30 minutes. Labels. Continue. This is this gonna continue at this not inside while because the error is type void that's does not support field access. Line 136. Oops! I forgot to return mac and cheese. It's the default food. Okay, so mac and cheese. be mainly Ziglings. Line 106. Meal right now is this is for food. This is food. No. Visitor food from the loop. Okay, so it's menu 0. Else menu 1. Okay. I didn't understand anything. It's food. Meal is not a food. Meal is always food. Didn't you just didn't infer a food? Okay. Ugh. Within functions, incast, inframenum, we got this over 100. What? What is it over 100? Building functions. And with overflow. Okay. This is one of those. Oh, fine. Okay. Fine. Let's make sense of this number. Okay. My results on right there in 72 expected result. In practice, we usually notice that overflow well first and how to work our way backwards. The operation that caused the overflow. Okay. Sure. Okay. If there is no overflow in the point A, miners. Eh? Um, do you need this? Like over? That is it overflows. It reverse until you're anytime. Okay, it's not A plus B. What is it then? Consenting. Sorry, already used and we overflow you. What do we want here? Oh. It's just okay. We use U16. You can just add the no. Yes. How do you do this? E16. Right, no. Should have put. What's the answer? Oh, what am I doing? If there was no overflow at all, well, adding 5 to 8. Oh, we add 5 to 8. But this one doesn't work. What is this? No? Ah, did I mention at S? I don't think that's the answer. I don't think that's the answer. What? What's the answer? Because the correct answer has 8 bits. Right? 64. Patch. Oh, it just wants the constant, the literal. Okay. It just wanted the literal. I interpreted it wrongly. 64. So this is just zero billion. Zero. What's the ticket? I'm just gonna copy it. Anyway, exercise 65. Because built-ins for mathematical operations such as disease. Spending part of our rainy days gaming through the complete official documentation with bad use of your time. Okay. Introspection. At this, there's an innermost struck enum or function or union that the function call is inside. Um, like info. Oh, would be very useful. I think this is similar to self and Rust. There's an innermost. Okay, type information about any type in the data structure should contain different information depending on which type you're examining. A type of. There's a type common to all input parameters. Type is resolved using the same peer type resolution process pattern itself uses when inferring types. Notice how the two functions which return types start with uppercase letters. This is standard naming projects in Zig. Okay. Okay. Myself. Okay. Timer 16. Sure. Please go. These good statements. Me, myself, and Echo. Yes. 65. No? Actually, the most beautiful time. Okay. What is this? Actually, the most beautiful time. What is that? I don't use it. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. I think this is gonna be it. Let me check. That's correct. Even line 50. Yes. Line 50. Where did I? Okay, here. So that was correct. Myself. Exercise 50 batch. No, 50. No, 65. Okay, that was correct. It was correct as well. Okay, that's gonna be it for me. Um, tomorrow will be um um going straight into um uh, the new version of Genshin Impact. I think it's 6.6 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we're gonna have pretty long, I think, Genshin stream tomorrow.